from nascent to Indian.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 36,
Okay.
36, 36, and so I have to go on the nascent side 10 centimeter up. So 36 means 3.6. So 3.6 is here.
That's a 10% up.
Yes, 10% up. And the inner side also same like that. So from here to up 3.6, that is 10% of 36. And it's the center CG, and from center I need to go 20% front side and 20% back side. So either side is 25%. So 25% is like 3.6. When I double up, it is 7.2. So from here, this is 7.2 is here, and from again the back side is 7.2 is here, 7.2. So this side is done. So 10% up from Nazian and 10% up from Indian, and from CG center 20% either side.
Okay. That's good.
So now I need to go to the pre-auricular.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-auricular is just here, and pre-auricular is right here.
Okay.
Pre-auricular, pre-auricular, pre-auricular is then 36, and 36 half is 18. This is 10. This is 18. And so 10% up in pre-auricular, 10. So this is 3 point. So 3.2 right here, and another side. So 3.2 is right here, and from again the CG center point, we need to go 20% either side.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. So from here, so 3.6 is 7.2. So 7.2 is 20%. Okay, 7.2 is right here, and 7.2 is right here. So either side 20%. Periauricular is about 10% up, and 10% from another periauricular up, and from center 20% either side. So we're done with preauricular to periauricular. Now we need to go to the circumference. So circumference is from prefrontal is here. So prefrontal is okay. So this is almost okay. Let me put my glass. The prefrontal is like 50, 54. Oh, 54, no. Yeah, 56. 56. So 56 and the half. We need to make it half. So 56 half is 28. So this is 28. 28. And this is right here. 10% is right here. And so in the circumference, we always take 10% at the back and 10% in the front. So this is the difference. So from the occipitals, from the middle, we just go 5% right, left, and 5% right. So it is 56. So 5.6 is divided by 2. 5.6 is 10%, and so 5.6 is 2. How much would be the 5% and 5%? So what's the percentage? 5.6 is 2, 2.3.
2.8. 2.8 on the either side.
Yeah, 2.3. So I have to go to, so this is 2.3 either side. 2.3 and
2.8.
or 2.8. Okay, 2.8 is a 5% back. So yes, okay, 2.8 and 2.8. The other side is okay. 2.8 is right here. 2.8 is right here. Yeah, 2.8, 2.8. So now, so from prefrontal, we have to go same 2.8. So 2.8 is here, and 2.8 is here. 2.8 is here. So this is
Mm-hmm.
what I learned last
Okay.
time,
Yeah.
and this is it.
Okay. Very good. Very, very good. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Good job. Okay. Okay. So let me tell you what we have today. Like this. Just one thing. When you said like 5%, it will be easier. Like let's say 56, right? Circumference was 56,
56.
and then you made it half, which is 28.
Yes.
Is it small or is it a good
No,
size?
this fine.
Okay. So 10% of this, whenever you take 10%, that means you have to put a point in between. That's a 10%. So 10% of 56 is 5.6.
Yes.
I mean, you did good, you did correct. I'm not saying like you're wrong, but what I'm saying is like when you do circle and measure
Mm-hmm.
from here, prefrontal, right? Prefrontal, and then the FPZ, this is called FPZ,
Mm-hmm.
to here, this is half, which is 28. So
Mm.
whenever you find 28, then if you go 10% of this either side, like 2.8, same thing, just put a point in between. That becomes
Ah.
10% of 28, but becomes 50%, 5% of 56. Okay? So in that way, you don't have to worry about calculating all those. It's easy calculation.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now I wanted to show you like what we have done so far. Okay. If you be careful, like this is Nagian pre-auricular points, and we take 10% here, 10% here, 10% here, 10% here. So Nagian to Enian, and we take 10% here, and then we do half, and we do 20%. So this is equal distance. This distance is equal. This equal, okay? So only this one is 10%, This one is 10%. Otherwise, this is all 20%. It automatically becomes. I just want to tell you that, okay? So 10, 20, 20, 20, 20, 80, 90, and 100. Anyway, okay. The other thing is like we do the same thing over here. We go from here to here, right? And 10% here, we mark 10%, 10%, and we make it half. Okay, we make it half and we get 20%, 20%. That means this is 10% and all these are 20%.
So altogether,
Yeah,
it
altogether it's
should be
100.
hundred
Yeah.
percent.
So this is the way it does. So that's why it is called 10-20%. That's why it is called 10-20%. I mean 10-20 measurement system. All right. So we did this and then we did circumference. I'll show you the different color circumference. Look, we did this, measured this. We started measuring from here. We started from there, and this one was the half. This one is the half, and this one was 28. Here up to here, 28. So this 28, if you do 2.8, just put a point in between and go this side and this side. So this becomes like O1 and O2. Okay? These are, and same way you did like front. This is 2.8, 2.8. This is called FP1. This is FP2, and the center one is FPZ, ZG. Okay, FPZ, and this one is OZ. Now in this way, up to here we are done. But now the thing is, what we are going to do now is I want to do it like bright color. So we are going to measure from here. Look. See? Can you see that? Maybe I have to make it bright color. Okay. Here, how we're going to put the tape. We are going to measure like this. Okay. We are going to measure from
FV1
FP1 to
to O1.
O1, FP2 to O2. And then we will make it half. This is our half. Okay? Then now in this measurement 10-20% is gone. Okay, we will do only half and half. We do only half. So the thing is, we did half here, and then from FP1 this becomes C3, right? We take half of C3 and FP1. This is another half. Okay? And also, if we measure at the back, we do another half here. The half of this C3 and O1. Make sense? Okay. So the other point is like FP2, and we will measure to F2, O2. This line, and we will make it half. So this is half. And now another half. FP2, this becomes C4. So we'll do the half of FP2 and C4, which is this one. Okay? And same way, C4 and O2, half of that one is like this one on the other side also. But I want to tell you one thing. This green thing, we don't need it for sleep study. As you know, we only need 10 points. But now, here's the thing. Let's talk about like FP1, FP2. We found C3, C4, and behind the ear, this is A1. Behind the ear, preauricular, that's A2. And we have like 1, 2, 3, 4. This is CZ, right? CZ, O1 and O2. And now we need 3 points. Those 3 points are, this point, I mean, we need 3 point, and those are FZ, F3, and F4, right? We need F3 and F4. Like these 3 points we need. Okay?
So F3.
Yeah. And this point, we need this point, F3, and
F3,
F4,
G.
right? And FZ. But these 3 points are not obtained yet. It is not obtained yet because all the points that we need are already crossed. But these 3 points are not crossed yet, right? So to get that one, we have to make a divide like center point always. So we already got like one line, but we need another line to cut this one. So what we do now this is very important. Just be careful. Like FP1 and FP2, this distance is 10% of circumference, which is 5.6.
Yes.
So we have to take another 5.6 here. And from here, FP2, we have to take another 5.6 here. Okay? This is called F7. This is called F8. And because we need to cross this one, that's why we need to, okay, I'll show you why we took that one. Okay, let me do this. All right, look. Then we will measure from FP1 through F3 through F8. Okay, so we will measure like that, and we will find the center and we cross it. This is half of FP7 to F7 to F8. Okay, this is also frontal part. The parietal FP, this is the prefrontal. After that, this is the whole section is called frontal. So this is F7, F8. So what we do, we measure from F7 to F8. We don't need it for sleep study, but we need it to find out F3 and F4. So when we measure that, we made it half. We found FZ, right? And from FZ and F7, we will make half, and we will find F3. And from FZ and F8, we make it half, we will find F4. Okay? So in that way, we found F3, FZ, F4. This is a little bit tricky. To find out this F3, FZ, and F4, we have to mark extra point here. So that extra point is this. We have to find this extra point. Okay?
F7 and F8.
F7 and F8. And then we will make half, half, half. All right. So in the like on the back, it is the same thing. On the back, it is the same thing. Look, this is 5.6, O1 and O2, this distance. Then, because these 3 points are not crossed yet, so we will find another point here. And we will find another point over here. And this touches temporal. So T5, this is called T6. Okay? these new points, like we need this, and then we do like we go from here. See, we measure from here, and we'll make it half. When we did half, we find this PZ, and we find T6, and here it cross here to PZ T6. We make it half, and we find P4 parietal 4, and from T5 and PZ we make it half. We find here P3. Okay, so okay, just check it out. I think something is beeping. I'll check. What is that? You look at it. Okay, I'll be right back.
See. So,
Okay.
so this is
Okay.
sensation
Now, so do you have any question?
yeah, this is little bit tricky, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll get later.
Okay. So again, look. Simply, full hookup. I mean, the measurement looks like this. Okay, Nagentinian preauricular to preauricular. 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. So after that, this is 20%, 20%. This is half. From here, 10%, 10%, half, 20%, 20%. And the circumference, it goes circle. When we measure this, then it becomes half from here, and goes 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%. And we take half of this. So we do like this, and we do half, and it becomes half. We go like this. This is half, this is half. Okay? Same way, we go from here, we make it half, cross here, okay, and then make it half, make it half. Same way, we go here, make it half, from here to here, make it half, make it half. So this is the full hookup look like. Okay, the full hookup would look like this. Look at this. Okay, this is the full hookup. See? Nagentinian. I think something is beeping, man. Okay. So this is the you see here FP1, FP2, Nagian number 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are called landmarks. Okay, these are called landmarks, which is the key landmarks. These points are called key landmarks, and then this is our 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 are called Indian, Najan and Indian. And then 3 and 3. I put it 3 and 3 because both of those are preauriculars. One is called left preauricular and another is called right preauriculars. Then we do from 1 to 2, we measure from 1 to 2, which is center is Z. Then we go 20%, 20%, here's a 10%. We don't mark those because we know this is FPG, FG. Okay, my iPad is going to sleep soon. So anyway, so in that way, this is how it looks like. Now you have to practice again and find out so that we can. Okay, first of all, you need to know like how to do on the paper, maybe just like this. You have mark it, practice it, and once you'll know how to do it, then you can practice on the head. Okay,
Okay.
so let's practice on the head right now. Okay.
So, National Union. Union to Union. So make it have 10%.
So while you're practicing, I'll be right back. Okay.
Sure. Done. 10%, 20%. And National Union Pre-Auricular. Pre-Auricular to A2. Good. 1%, 10%, 20%, 20%. Okay. Now, circumference, circumference here. So, back person, back person, back person, back person. So, and from here